The Chargers gave up 200 yards rushing and over 300 yards passing against the Lions. Now, we all know this Lions offense is really good, but how bad is the Chargers defense? Well, I'm going to pull up the film so we can find out. And while I pull up this film, make sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this content, man. It helps me out so much. And let's stay bolted up and get into this film. All right, two things stand out immediately to me on this first drive of the game for the Lions. Number one, they just have this tight end running upfield and going straight down towards the sideline. It's because they're attacking Eric Kendricks one-on-one in coverage. They were attacking these linebackers all day. Just clear out all of this space with these two receivers running deep downfield, taking those DBs away, creates that one-on-one matchup. And that's a big, maybe 8 or 9 yard gain on that play. That's just easy. But I'm going to take this back because if you have a keen eye, then you would have seen Amon-Ra St. Brown at the top of the screen right here, just running wide open across the middle of the field. And the reason for that is he's the underneath man on the crosser. This man, Jameson Williams, is the overneath man. Derwin James, Deane Leonard, Jasir Taylor, and Alohi Gilman. That is 4 defenders going on this receiver on the deep route, leaving Amon-Ra St. Brown wide open on the underneath crosser. Now, later on in this drive, Ben Johnson notices that, and he calls the same route concepts. This time it's him on the underneath route up here, this man on the deep crosser. The Chargers, thinking that they're smart, have Deane Leonard, Derwin James, Eric Kendricks, all coming up on the underneath crosser because they don't want to let up that big play because he was wide open on this previous play in the drive, leaving Amon-Ra St. Brown wide open with Alohi Gilman expecting help from either Derwin James or Deane Leonard. I don't know who specifically is supposed to be back there, but that's just getting out coached, man. That's Ben Johnson saying, I'm going to call that exact same play, and I'm going to bet that it works again. Really, really nice play design by Ben Johnson right here. We're going to have this line all go and work downfield because we have this play action, faking the run this side, and now we're doing a rollout, faking the pass to my tight end on this right side, when we're just going to throw it to this man who is the blocking tight end at the top of the line of scrimmage, who just leaks into the middle of the field, and Eric Kendricks stopping the big play right here because you can see these two defenders focusing on the tight end, all of these defenders focusing on that fake run. You have a one-on-one matchup with a linebacker. This could have been a huge play for the Lions. I love this play design, by the way. Kellen Moore, you should look at this and put this into the playbook, man, because that could have been a really big play. Oh my gosh, bro, this is terrible. This run defense is awful. So we're gonna have this toss play to the left side. Thule on the strong side just gets blocked by these two tight ends. I mean, that's just really good blocking by the tight ends. I can't really blame him, but let me take this back. You can see Austin Johnson, the defensive lineman right here, gets pushed all the way into Kenneth Murray's lap. What is he going to do on this play? He can't do anything. Eric Kendricks, a strong side linebacker over here. This cutback lane right there. Morgan Fox can't get the hands on him and tackle him. And Joey Bosa, let me take this back because I want you guys to watch. He is unblocked on this play. And look, he's just kind of jogging, shuffling his feet all the way over here. And what is he doing? I don't like the effort at all on this play by Joey Bosa. I may be just like looking too much into it, but he is the one, he's jogging on this play, man. He's the one that led up that big cutback by Jahmyr Gibbs, almost getting into the end zone for a touchdown. But then, I didn't even notice this actually. Look at this. Derwin James tries to go towards this inside, has to plant to go back towards the outside and gets blocked all the way back into the end zone. So they're running at Joey Bosa and Derwin James, and they blocked both of our best players, right? Best players on defense to get that touchdown. Kenneth Murray can't get there in time too. I mean, it's oh my God. But it's not all bad because Deane Leonard, the 7th round pick a couple years ago, one-on-one against Amon-Ra St. Brown. They're completely isolating him on this side of the field. Derwin James given no help at all. And they are putting him on an island against the Lions' best receiver. He tips that ball and does not allow a touchdown on this play, man. That is really good cornerback play out of Deane Leonard. Not great in run coverage in this game, but really nice pass defense and pass deflection on that one. He showed a lot of good things on tape. This is like a 4th and 4 or 4th and 5, something like that. Chargers obviously expecting a pass because they have their best pass rushers out here, and they just run this ball right down the Chargers' throat. Boom, right there. They should have stopped him, but then the extra effort and then the Lions coming up and pushing them forward, man. They wanted it more than the Chargers did in this game. That's just how it is. I already showed you the lack of effort by Joey Bosa a couple plays earlier, and now this one, they just push forward and get that first down on a 4th and like 5, man. They run the ball. This is Ben Johnson honestly out coaching Brandon Staley and Derrick Ansley, the defensive coordinator, because you have this NASCAR package out here. You're expecting the pass. You have all these guys on the line of scrimmage. And then you say, you know what? They can't stop my running game. I'm just going to take David Montgomery on a 4th and 5 and let him get the first down. And what was so frustrating in this game is that the Chargers showed flashes of being able to stop this running game. This is Nick Williams single-handedly getting that tackle for loss in a goal-to-go situation, man. And then the very next play, this is 4th down. That previous play was 3rd and goal. And now we're just going to have Jared Goff look this way. Amon-Ra St. is not open. This man is not open. We have good zone coverage all over. And this man is trying to roll out into this zone. Deane Leonard picks him up nicely. Austin Johnson with the QB hit. And that pass is going nowhere. This was a really nice 4th down stand by this defense. They just could not play like this consistently. The Chargers defense was buying everything the Lions were selling. Fake run, play action, roll out to this right side. Look at Eric Kendricks and look at Jahmyr Taylor on this play. They both fall for this rollout by the QB to this right side. They think he's going to throw it over here, but he's not. And that leaves Kenneth Murray, who read this play really well, and Derwin James, who also read it well, alone in the screen pass. This is a 2-on-3. These 3 blockers and the man running the ball. They got no chance right here. Eric Kendricks does a nice job of coming from that weak side and going all the way down the field, getting the tackle. But if he's not there, he doesn't have that high effort play. Alohi Gilman, the single high safety, is the only one there to make the play like 40 yards down the field. All right, dude, look at this. It's not even like the Lions were playing great offense on this play because they weren't. Jahmyr Taylor coming on this blitz off the right side, but Jameson Williams wide open over the middle. Throw it, throw it, throw it. He's still not throwing it. He's still not throwing it, but he's still wide open, and they're just going to get this play first down to Jameson Williams. How long does he have to throw this ball, man? This is insane. And the entire time, Jameson Williams is wide open over the middle of the field. What? And this is part of the reason it's so frustrating. That last play was awful. This is a good run play by this defense. Austin Johnson, Tuli Pelotu doing a good job of not giving away any ground. Running back Jahmyr Gibbs has to cut back to this backside. And Joey Bosa doing his job right here, engaging with the blocker and then disengaging, getting that tackle for a loss in the backfield, man. They did have good plays in the running game, but it wasn't consistent. Look at this one in the goal line, this handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he just goes right up the gut for a touchdown, man. Look at this. They're just going to take away this lineman, pull this man, pull this man. It's just inconsistent run defense, man. And look at Derwin James. He is so frustrated on this play. That is your leader on defense. And he's just saying, come on. Here it is. Here's that 75-yard touchdown run by David Montgomery. Look at Kenneth Murray on this play. The weak side linebacker completely falls for this strong side run. And then this cutback lane is wide open because of it. Tuli Pelotu was playing way out wide 9, so he can't get there in time. He's just going to run right up the field right here. Good block by Amon-Ra St. on Derwin James. Deane Leonard, look at him. Outside containment, boom. Take away the single high safety, throw a block for David Montgomery. And now he's going to take this one all the freaking way, man. Look at it from this angle, because then you can see how big this hole was as soon as this left tackle pushed away Kenneth Murray. And look at all this traffic right here that they leave. All of these guys are out of the play now. And now I just have to beat this outside corner who takes away the single high safety for me. That's why it's a 75-yard touchdown. Terrible defense. Again, I keep saying it, man. They're showing flashes of good defensive play. Derwin James times this beautifully on the blitz. Boom. The running back had no chance, and there are 3 Chargers players back there to get the tackle for loss, man. Why can they not do this consistently? Crosser over the field for Amon-Ra St. again. Look at Kenneth Murray in coverage. Why is he playing so far out over here when Khalil Mack is tied up with this offensive player? Just leaves this entire space between the numbers and the hash wide open for Amon-Ra. And also this curl route takes away Asante. Derwin James solo up here. And then Amon-Ra St. catches this one, and look at what he does to Derwin James. Takes a bad angle, just runs right by him. And Alohi Gilman, if he's not there to make this tackle, that's another touchdown for this Lions offense, man. Just bad safety play. We've seen bad linebacker play. It's a lot of issues. I want you to look at every single Chargers defender right here. They're gonna fake this run to the left side with this man in motion, pull that guard to the right side. All the offensive linemen moving left because we have a screen pass. And look, all of these defenders are completely sold to this right side of the line of scrimmage. Really, Asante Samuel Jr. is the only one who's not, because he's the outside corner right there, but it doesn't even matter because he gets blocked. That's a beautiful screen pass, really well executed. Ben Johnson, man, was putting on a clinic. Another great play that shows why Ben Johnson was just out coaching Brandon Staley. This is a 3rd and I think like 3. Right here's the first down marker, and they have all of these defenders playing up close to the line of scrimmage. So I'm just going to take my tight end, run him past the linebackers, and as soon as he gets towards the safety, run away from him towards this numbers, and then have Jared Goff dot him up right there. And the reason why that works is because we've seen Derwin James play that star role closer to the line of scrimmage, not deep as a safety like Alohi Gilman is here. So that leaves single high safety often. And now we just run away from the safety towards this sideline, and you really can't defend that as a safety. And as soon as you get behind those linebackers, you've got like a second to get that ball out there. Well executed and just a perfect play call. Again, bro, this is another example of Ben Johnson just dialing up the perfect play at the perfect time, and Brandon Staley had no answer. Everyone commits to this run because it's 3rd and short, as you can see late in the game, close to the red zone, and Jared Goff just back to pass, throws this right over, lofts it perfectly to the backup tight end, Brock Wright, and that is an easy touchdown, beating Derwin James and everyone on this Chargers defense. Look at all of these guys on the second level converging, and then they have to backpedal. You're already beat at this point. You're playing catch up. No shot. Again, there are just so many examples of this. Everyone is buying what the Lions are selling right here. I'm trying to sell to you this run to the left side. Eric Kendricks and all of these defenders bite so hard. Boom, you have to plant the foot, try to keep up with Khalif Raymond, the speedy wide receiver on the Lions. Look at this space right here, and nobody, this entire side of the field is vacant, and he just goes all the way down the field for, I don't even know how much yardage that is. I'm disgusted. I don't even want to look at that, but look at Jahmyr Taylor, top of the screen right here, blitzing on this play. That's just, you caught him. You just caught the Chargers defense, man. Again, getting out coached, bad play at the bad time, and the Lions, perfect play at the perfect time. Well, that was rough, but with all of the terrible plays that was in there, they still had some good plays just sprinkled in there, but they still let up 500 freaking yards, and they had bad play calls at bad times, and they were not executing. They were buying everything. The Lions were selling, man. I said that many times in this video. Simply out-coached, out-schemed, and if you want to see this video right here where I talk about the real problems that the Chargers have, you should click that one.